Oh, a little too close there. I may be out shouting a lawnmower very soon. Running behind today. I was up late last night. I think the culprit may have been spicy Thai food. Did have some coffee earlier in the day, but I don't know. Anyway, though, got the cold out of my eye, the sleep out of my eye. We're getting ready to go. Nice little trim job. Ryan Biddulph here, Blogging from Paradise. They're going to talk about if you're hacking your way to blogging death, like, hacking cough. It's one of those phraseologies. One of those phrases, one of those terms you think hacking yourself to death. Or you could be hacked to death with a machine. But anyway, we're talking today about blogging hacks. Now, I was reading a post yesterday. I've read about 45.6 billion such posts during my online career. I talk about blogging hacks. All well and good. That's better. Hey, look at the plane coming in. A yellow plane coming into Newark. JFK. No, Newark. Newark, JFK. Could be JFK too. No, it's too low. So guys, if you hear the lawnmower in the back, I just got to outshout that sucker. So this is how we're rolling today. This is what we're doing. This is how we do it on Blogging Paradise. But here's the deal, guys. If you are, and good morning, Chris, hacking your way to blogging death, I'm guessing Chris. Wait for the text. No, I was going to come in a minute. If you're hacking your way to blogging death, what I'm talking about is this. Phone's at 8%. Hope it doesn't die before I get to a charger. Oh, okay. I got you, Chris. No worries, no worries. The blog post, and it's just such a strong thing that bloggers do. It's a strong urge where folks share blogging hacks, and the energy behind it, unfortunately, and some bloggers have success with it. Very few. Most bloggers do the hacking bit from this energy of fear, because it is, can I do this one thing on my blog with an update, or on social media, or through a bookmarking site, or through some tick, basically, a tip, trick, or technique that comes from a fear-based manipulative energy to get a shitload of people to come to my site and join my list and buy my stuff or hire me. A hack is, in so many cases, the energy of, let me not connect with human beings and create value and do something useful from a place of love and fun and connection and harmony and abundance. And you know exactly what I mean. Because so many folks, I get it. What's the one tip? What's the one hack? I need hacks. I need hacks. It's this energy of, oh my God, holy shit, I don't want to have to work to make money. I don't want to have to even have fun to make money. I don't want to connect with people. I don't want to be generous. I don't want to act abundantly. I don't want to act from a prospering, energetic space. I just want to do something that gets me a bunch of stuff right now. And that's kind of the foundation of so many hacks. And it sucks. And it's what leads to so many problems in the blogging world. It's a manipulative masturbation in a way where everybody's around and they're like, oh yeah, let's get these hackathons going. And it comes from such a low energy space of manipulation in so many cases. Now there are some folks who do it from a higher energy, loving, harmonious space. That are doing the hacks to help, to serve, to connect. Totally cool. And you have a lot of those folks out there. But then other folks do it, and their main appeal is getting folks who just want to manipulate people through like a Facebook update. So like folks talking to me, how do you have success on Facebook? I'm like, use the platform as a medium through which you connect with human beings and befriend them. You help them. Here's what you do. You want success on Facebook. You want blog traffic. Fuck the hacks. Here's what you do. Number one, you out-scream when you're doing YouTube and Facebook live videos. When that comes up in Periscope videos, you try to out-scream guys on mowers. That's number one. But number two, oh no, here comes the guy with the, whatever, this is how it's going to be done. You comment on other people's updates, show a genuine interest in befriending them, or if you're friends with them already, of course, you're befriending them, building the depth of your relationship. That's number two. Number one is important. Number three, You share other people's updates on Facebook. Number 4, you join blogging tips themed groups and you share your knowledge generously to help people. Number 5, just keep going. Help people, help people, help people, help people. Like their updates, comment on their updates, help people, be generous. Join a group like the Blogging Boost Tribe on Facebook group. The awesome Elizabeth Kelsey Bradley, a friend of mine. Kelly and I met her in Chiang Mai. I've known her for like almost a decade. I've known her for a long time online. Not a decade, but she runs a phenomenal group where bloggers help each other. I know Chris DeWard, he says when he answered that one question a few weeks back, how he got traffic through it. I know he's on this live video. He just spoke to me, unless his phone died out. But if not, then he'll join the replay. But he saw firsthand when you help people, and it's not just to get stuff, but when you're generous and you're generous and you're generous and you're generous and you help and you help and you ask questions, you engage on Facebook, that's how you build a successful blog and drive blog traffic through Facebook. Not through some bullshit hack where you try to get everything down with the image size and you're just creating the value and everything's perfect and you have this big intro and then you look at it and you're like, oh, I got 2 likes. And I didn't drive any traffic to my link. That hack didn't work. It's not the hack, it's the energy behind it. It's you try to go to this platform through a hack and manipulate people by just publishing on your platform or publishing on your social media page rather than getting your ass off and getting into the mainstream and engaging and connecting with people. Look at someone like Gary Vaynerchuk. How do you think he does it? It's the energy. It's got to be fun to you. But if it's not fun, there's a few things you have to do. You have to say, number 1, I'm a savant and I'm just going to do this purely through my pure clarity and brilliance and just do everything through my platform. That's okay. If you can get clear on that, Jesus Christ or Buddha, then you, even they connected with people, then you'll rock it out. If not, it's not about hard work, it's about embracing the fears and terrors you have about connecting with other human beings. And I had them. I was very afraid for so many years. I wanted to hack everything. Or the machete. You know what I mean? I wanted to just do things through my platform, through my publishing, through my podium, my cyber podium. I wanted to do that because I didn't want to act with other human beings because they would criticize me. They would hate me. I was too lazy. I feared being criticized. I feared being rejected. I feared nobody would listen because I had a lot of stuff from childhood I had to feel and release. A lot of fears, a lot of grief, a lot of anger. But when I did that, then I saw, you know what? It's actually fun to be sociable and to engage with human beings on other platforms. Not to try to hack and manipulate, not to try to get people to come to me through my platform, but through engaging other people on their blog, through blog commenting, through guest posting, through social media. By going through my Facebook feed and showing a genuine interest in people. What a novel concept. That's the hack, which isn't a hack. And that's how you drive blog traffic. So if you're suffering from, are you hacking your blog to death? It's mainly because you're trying to do a few set things to manipulate people because you're so focused on these hacks that come from manipulative, totally fear-based space. I don't want to connect with other human beings. I don't want to put in the work from a fun space. I don't want to reach out. I don't want to humble myself. I don't want to help people for free. Why would I put a guest post there? I don't want to be generous. There's all these not wantings. They're the exact things energetically. When you clear out the fear and you relax, you're going to be like, God, this is so much more fun. All right, Chris. Glad you got it. Is this comfortable? Not really, because if you're hacking your blog to death, you're doing things from a very fearful space. You just want to get this one Twitter update or these few Twitter updates or this Facebook updates or this really, time-saving deal where you don't have to interact with people. I know, guys, I hacked my blog to death for a long time, even before it was called hacks. When we started online 9 years ago, when I started, we didn't have hacks. We had tips, techniques. It was more spammy sounding. But even hacks, in a lot of ways. It's okay to leverage. It's okay to do things from an intelligent space, from an effective space energetically. But the problem with hacks in so many cases is the people who buy into them are the same people when I see hundreds of questions a day on Quora. I know I don't answer them all, even though you think I might do. Or on Warrior Forum, when people just want to get that traffic. Where can I share my link to get the most traffic? That's a hack. Manipulation. Let me go to this platform, share it, do everything I can to not interact with people and to get a shitload of stuff to come to me. Hack. hacking your blog to death, coming from a place of fear, you're going to struggle. What is the most effective technique to drive blog traffic, Ryan, or to make the most money? Hackathon. No way. It's never going to work. The universe is going to be like, here you go, buddy. Big ol' F you. And of course, it's not like F you, but you know what I mean. From that space of you wanting to get, when fear's there, no matter what you do, you're screwed. You could use every technique that I share here from an authentic space, really. Like, I really want to connect with this person, but if there's a fear down there, you have to feel it, however unpleasant, embrace it and release it. And then the energy behind what you do, even the hacks would probably work on some level. But most cases, people want to hack because they want to get a bunch of stuff from a tiny little action where they're not interacting, they're not creating value, they're not being generous, they're not helping folks, they're not connecting with folks, they're not spending time on other social media profiles. Like, look at a guy like Kim Willis, and I've really modeled my stuff after him a little bit more every day. I look at like the success he's had, and I used to think, why is he, he's made hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars on Facebook alone, I think. If not there, I know he's made millions and millions and millions, but hundreds of thousands of dollars through Facebook. And I'm like, how does he, and then you look at his, and you're like, duh! All he does is converse with people. All he does is chat with people, ask questions, provide answers. He has a gazillion friends because they're all engaged, because he's genuine and authentic. When he interviewed me a while back, I know he really changed the tone of his brand, and he had some success, but he's making more and more, and it's like, it's not about that for him. It's about making friends and asking questions and answering. And if he responds to with 30 comments or 50 or 100 to a post, he keeps doing that. He's never too busy to connect with human beings, because when you make friends like that, and there's no hacks whatsoever in that strategy, it's all about connecting with humans and putting in the time and having fun and connecting. Then you set the foundation for whatever you want. And for him, it's manifesting hundreds of thousands of dollars through a platform called Facebook, where most folks are like, what's the hack? How do you put a link out there? And Kim Willis is putting in hours and having fun and enjoying it, and then he makes millions of dollars in sales. And to most folks, like, making $5 on Facebook is an absolute, like, holy shit, I can't even make 10 bucks. Why is he making hundreds of thousands of dollars? He's getting that for giving, for giving of his time and talents and engaging. No hacks. Gotta go, guys. I could be here for 6 hours. We are heading back into New York City soon, couple hours, so look, keeping out for photos, keeping out for photos of my ebook covers. I've been putting them all over the place. And how about that for a hack? How's that for a hack? I don't know why I said how's that for a hack. Being authentic. Look at that V-taper. I love this topic. Why? Because it just gets to the core of why there's so many huge struggles online, why so many folks are running into this issue. There's the fear behind something. You reach for that quick solution, and as long as the fear's there, you're going to struggle. But you're not hacking your blog to death anymore. You're going to do things from an authentic space, how to get past the feel the fear around using the hacks. Then when you release that, oh God, then you could do things from that creating, connecting, genuine fun space, and you're enjoying the ride. It's not about hard work. It's about a happy hustle, if anything, but not even a hustle, because you're doing things slowly and mindfully. And then you'll be in that thumbs up space, that Ryan Bidoff space. You know where that space is, that unlimited energy. Not bad, RB. Chris, thanks so much for joining. Everybody else, thanks so much for joining. Call to action, stop by bloggingfromparadise.com. I just created a page called bloggingfromparadise.com/ebooks. If you'd like energetic, if you're loving these tips I'm talking about, where it's inside out, the energy stuff, and then practical tips where I talk about here's what you're doing practically with your blog to create and connect and on certain platforms. And these are fabulous reads that I really have a strong feeling you'd enjoy them, because they're helpful to build a successful blog. And there's over 100 of my ebooks, but then there's a lot of, I think there's 50 or 60 plus ebooks on bloggingparadise.com/ebooks, 50 or 60 blogging tips, and then I have a lot of entertaining travel ones on being a digital nomad if you want to circle the globe, ones on building an online business, stuff that I've experienced, used, how I've created this life, how I've created this energy, this co-created, I should say, Thanks, universe. Until next time, you know what to do. I'll see you on Periscope and also on Facebook Live shortly. We'll discuss the same topic, maybe in a little bit more depth, and I'll get closer and closer. Enjoy paradise.